Hey, what's up guys, Bearcat here with another exciting episode of Bearcat's Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Series Arctic Mission Storm Shadow from Amazon, because it's an Amazon exclusive item. So, just take a quick look here. I love this figure, I love the look of it and everything, I'll say that right off the bat. One thing I find funny is that when I look at this Arctic Mission costume, I'm like, I would go back and watch the old 80s and 90s cartoons, and I was like, this is like the costume Storm Shadow wore when he joined the G.I. Joes. So it always struck me as funny, like, oh yes, her first Storm Shadow figure is the costume he wore when he became a Joe. So I thought it was funny. But anyways, so as you can see here on the side of the box, we got the nice product art here, like usual. G.I. Joe on here. Cobra symbol here, and number 14 in the line. On the back is the usual image that started it all. Not much on the bottom. On the side, and the read up on the side here means from top to bottom we got level 4. He's a level 4 covert ops, level 3 bladed weapons, level 3 infiltration, and level 4 ninjutsu. So he's a pretty powerful character, just like Snake Eyes was. And so there's not much more to talk about for the box. So let's get to it and open up Storm Shadow. And here is Storm Shadow out of the packaging, and I gotta say, I really love this figure. He is just amazing with the detail and the posability and everything. But he's just all around great figure. But to start us off, we're going to take a look at his accessories. So as you can see, he is wearing 2 of his accessories right now. We have here his quiver with his arrows, and then there's a peg hole on it, so you can peg it onto his back, and then, or if you want, you can remove the quiver and peg just the sword, or there's the other peg hole here where you can peg in both sword and quiver and have it like this. I will also say I recognize this quiver from some of the Hawkeye figures I've seen for Avengers, so I don't know if it's a reuse from that or if it's original. I don't know, but I know I did try using this with my Ronin figure with the Hawkeye head sculpt to make it look like Hawkeye, and it works really well. So in case people want to know, that works out. And then we see here we got this nice sword, which has this nice texture on it and styling wise. And then when we pull out the sword, we can see this has been the only I guess sword of the bladed weapons that I've seen where it's actually painted instead of being completely one color. And it's just got this nice silver, shiny silver paint on it with the white handguard and handle. And I gotta say, I love the detail with that. And put it on backwards. Put it in backwards, excuse me. There we go. And so I gotta say, I love those, but those are the first 2 parts. And so obviously, if he has arrows, he comes with a bow, which is this nice gold and has this nice texture and nice black. I will say though, the black paint will chip off at times. You can see it starting on this bow, so there's fair warning for that. And then his bow just slips into his hand. His bow is bigger handled than all the other weapons, so it takes a little bit, but once you pry his hand open, you can get the bow right in there. It doesn't have the bowstring, so you have to figure out what to do with that. I don't know if I'll use a rubber band or if I might just leave it without the string, because it looks fine without it in my opinion. So you see he has a bow. And if he has a bow and he has a quiver, he should come with an arrow. So as you can see, he has an arrow. It is just a plain white arrow, but that doesn't hinder it at all. It still looks pretty cool. Looks like a classic arrow. It's very nice. So as you can see there, and it's got like 4 parts to it. So as you can see though, pretty nice. And then he has 2 other weapons. One being this little, I don't know the name of it, but it's like a ninja axe, I want to say. Pickaxe is what my brother called it. It's got all this nice detail, but it's just molded in white plastic. But still, it's really nice. Really like it. And then his last little weapon type thing is his little grappling claw, which you can unravel the cord and then make it look like he's hooking on to. Since he is the Arctic Mission Storm Shadow, you can make it look like he's hooking onto ice cliffs and climbing up them, but I prefer not to unwrap this yet, because I think it'll be a pain to wrap it back up when not in use. So But that is it for his accessories. So still a lot of accessories. He is the only, I will say though, he is the only G.I. Joe I have received where he cannot hold all his weapons on him. Like, the closest I've come to is I can put the bow right here between the quiver and his back here, and then when you make him straight, it kind of holds the bow in place. And then you can put like the pickaxe in his one hand. If I can actually get it in there now. It's like it works off camera, and now it doesn't want to work. There we go. Pickaxe in this hand, and then put the little hook, grappling hook. Have him hold it, just for the sake of showing. I'll hold him like, have him hold it like this, but in that hand. But then see, you still can't put the arrow anywhere. So that's the closest I've gotten him to holding all of his weapons. But which isn't a complaint. I love it still, but I just noticed, I thought it was, I love all the weapons he comes with still. I just thought it was funny that I realized he is the only G.I. Joe figure that could not carry all his weapons. But we'll move on here to the posability, so let me remove that. And as for posability, he can look up that far and down that far with the hood on. If you remove the hood, it's pretty simple. It just slides right off. You could pop off the head probably too to do it, but I just, mine just comes right off. But so as you can see, it's like the classic ball joint at the base, ball joint at the top of the head, so, and then the hinge joint. So he can, without the hood on, he can look up that far and down that far. And I still gotta say, even without the hood, he still looks pretty good. These shoulder pads I noticed are rubber, but like on the inside they have like, so they don't really get in the way of shoulder articulation, which that's really nice. I like how they do that. I hope they do that with the Iron Man in the future for the Hasbro line. But you can move it up that far. You can rotate 360, put it down. It's got a little bit of butterfly joint in there. Bicep swivel, double joint elbows, wrists move up and down like this, and that's the same articulation for both arms. It's got a bulge joint at the base of the waist like all the other ones, and an ab crunch to crunch forward that far, back that much. You can kick out this far with a little spread there. His legs do have the up and down joint like all the other ones, as you can see, so you gotta slide that back up if you wish. You can kick forward that much, back not much. Double jointed knees. Oh, there we go. A little stiff. Thigh swivel. Ankles that move up and down. There we go. Up and down. And ankle pivot. So all in all, really good articulation range on him, just like on all the other Joes. The skirts sometimes get in the way, but most of the time it doesn't. And sometimes it's the only annoying part is you gotta keep moving it down, because when you do a bunch with the legs, it moves it all the way up. So you gotta move it down every once in a while. But still, I love it. I love it, and I love this figure. So now we're gonna put that hood back on. I'll put the rest of his stuff back on, and we'll move along to the size comparisons. So now for size comparisons, here we got Storm Shadow. He is standing in just about 6.5 inches tall, a little bit under it, with the hood on. So now for the size comparisons, we'll start off. Here he is next to the last review we had, which is the Transformers Earthrise Optimus Prime. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to fellow Cobra operative Destro. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Target exclusive Cobra Island Roadblock. Oop, hold on. Roadblock, who will not stand on his own. Will he? He will. Oh, there we go. As I was saying, the Target exclusive Roadblock. Sorry, I was shocked by that, because usually he doesn't like to stand on his own. So, but will the next one stand on its own, because it is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Wave 1 Figure 1 Roadblock. Let's see if he'll stand on his own. Will he? Well, no, he's gonna fight me till the end. Yeah, no, he's gonna fight me. So we'll just hold him here so you can see how they scale together. Then we have him next to his Arashikage brother, nemesis, whatever you want to call him. Snake Eyes, so you can see how they scale together. Which is funny because I always thought in the comics and TV show Snake Eyes was about and him were about the same height. I mean, well, maybe it's the hood, might be the hood. But so there you have that. And last but not least, for our basic 6-inch scale comparison, here we have Storm Shadow next to the Star Wars Clone Wars Black Series Captain Rex. So there you have that. And here we have Storm Shadow in sweet action pose, reaching for an arrow to equip. I want to thank you guys again for watching this video. Thank you again for all your likes, subscribes, comments, all your words of support. It really means a lot to me, since I love doing this and I'm going to keep doing it. I wanted to announce for you guys, this might be speaking a little early, counting chickens before they hatch, but I was able to get, at least according to the website, I was able to get myself a Target exclusive of the Beachhead, because I know I've been trying to get the all the Joes, and I wanted to get the Target ones for you guys, because one, I think you guys will like that. I think you guys have been liking these Joe reviews, and two, I really wanted to get Beachhead because he was one of my favorite Joes next to Snake Eyes growing up. So according to the website though, I was able to get him. It says it will be arriving sometime this week, so hopefully I'll have him up on a video for you guys next week. Fingers crossed on that. And then I will say I have most, if not all, the Joes either pre-ordered or acquired or on their way, and I'm trying to get others. There are a few I don't have. There's a few I'm not going to be able to get. And there's a few I just haven't had an interest really in getting them. Like example being the Pimp Daddy Destro, which is what everyone's been calling it, but it's like the Prophet Destro, I think it was his name. But so there will be a short pause for G.I. Joe reviews since there's no more new Joes till next year. But still hoping for the best. Loving these guys, so I can't wait to see what they have next year. Rumor is they're going to do a Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow for that new Snake Eyes movie, so I'm very excited to see those. But I want to thank you guys again for watching my video from beginning to end. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please continue and share with your friends that would be interested in this. I would like to hope they would get some good information and enjoy out of this too. Also, in case you're curious what I'm talking about when I said this was the costume that he wore when he was a G.I. Joe, look up G.I. Joe DiC, D-I-C series. That was like their that was like the third or fourth season that was in the 90s, and you see like this Snake Eyes with like the purple and black color scheme, and you see Storm Shadow look like this, and you see Storm Shadow join the G.I. Joes during that. But thank you guys again for watching. Again, please like, comment, subscribe for more Bearcat reviews, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Bearcat Reviews.